Hi everyone, welcome to another series of Edwin Find Your Home. My name is Edwin, and today I'm going to show you a 2-story freehold bungalow unit at the hilltop of Bandar Puteri. Right, this property is actually seated on 11,000 plus land size and of course a build-up of about 5,000 plus square feet. It comes with 5 plus 1 bedroom and all rooms comes with ensuite bathroom. If this is something that interests you, please join me on this property tour. Let's go! Alright, so as you come into this particular bungalow area, you can see that where am I right now, you are greeted by this very wide car posh area. Right? Existing space, you can actually fit easily 4 cars, right? And of course, if you have a lot of cars, you can actually flatten that area over there and you can park in even additional 2 to 3 more cars, right? But I think what will be very practical is over here, you can come over here. This area over here, you can create it like a garden area, give your property a little bit more greenery, right? For those of you who have green fingers. And of course, for that, some of you, maybe you want to create a nice little pond at the corner of it, it's also very possible. Raise some koi fish, give some good luck to you, right? So over here, this property, it's actually a total of 11,000 over square feet, right? So you can see at the side of both of this particular bungalow, we have additional setback about 15 to 20 feet, right? So before we head into the interior of the unit, let me show you what we have at the side of this property. So where we are right now, we are actually on a hilly area. We are actually located at one of the higher point of Bandar Puteri area. That is why you can see that there is steps over here and this land is actually elevated, okay? And this elevation gives you a very nice segregation between the front part and the back part of the property. And of course over here you can see this is actually there's a grill done up and sliding door. You can connect yourself to the interior of the property. And over here, you can see that there's a staircase, right? So this staircase actually leads you to the glass house of this property. This owner actually has done up a very nice glass house for you to enjoy. You can create it according to your own creativity, right? Alright, so right before we head into the interior, you can see right behind me over there, right? You can see that there's a hill, right? And there's natural forest at the back. So this is actually an additional advantage, right? Where you can actually have this forest view, okay? There's natural forest and this hill is actually a rock mountain, right? So basically you don't need to worry there's any landslide or what. And of course, right, some of you, right, you know that a lot of people, usually their property at the back is facing another neighbor or something. So this gives you additional privacy that you not face any neighbor. At the same time, you enjoy the hill and also the nature of this particular mountain, right? So with that, let us head into the property itself. Hello, welcome in. Right, so this particular bungalow, basically owner all this while has been staying. So what you can see here right now, most of the furniture, basic fittings all are already done up. Including you can see even the aircon, the fans, plaster ceiling, all already done up. So of course, if let's say you were to shift in, there will be a little bit of minor refurbishing you need to do, but actually it's not much, right? So let me just showcase to you what we have in this property itself. Right now, where am I standing? This is actually the living hall of this particular property. The width of this living hall is about 20 feet plus, and of course the depth is about 14 feet. And of course you can see the TV panel, a very simple TV panel has already done up. And of course if let's say you want to make it a better, nicer feature TV console, you can actually do it. Easily you can fit probably a 65-inch TV, right? And of course over here, this is actually a sliding glass door, okay, that actually connects you to the outside of the property. And of course this also gives very good sunlight and ventilation into the unit as well. There is also a little bit of L-shaped windows panel over there. So this particular zoning is more like a living area, a family zone. And of course, moving on towards the dining area, there's a step up, alright? So this gives a very nice segregation zoning between the dining, the living, and of course the kitchen area. So over here, you can see that there is easily you can fit a 8-seater. Of course, no issue, you want to fit a 10-seater dining, it's also very possible. Nice table, marble table, even chairs, nicely done up. And of course over here, this is actually connects you to the dry kitchen, okay? So this nice, open space actually connects you from the kitchen. So after doing the cooking and everything, you can just pass the dishes over. and then you can enjoy your dinner or your meal together with your family. Alright, so let's move on to the kitchen area. So over here, you can see kitchen area, everything has done up. Kitchen top, a lot of cabinetry space. Alright, there's an additional sink over here, refrigerator, Samsung already done up, and of course there's a nice window panel over here. So this is the dry kitchen area, and walking towards the back here, you will see this is where the wet kitchen is. The heavy cooking happens, right? So you can see there's a very nice cooker burner done up. Hood, and this hood is done up. Cabinetry space. There's nice two sink over here, and all this is actually very also very easy for your helper, right? Because why? This is actually your helper room. Okay, this helper room over here it is very accessible for your helper to actually do your cooking, heavy cooking, prepare your food, and also there's also a laundry area over here, right? Washing machine has already provided, and also a designated washroom, bathroom for your helper to use. There's also an additional exit over here that connects you to the outside of the property. So this is actually also easy for your helper to actually do your washing, your laundry, and then also hang your wet clothes right outside here. Alright? So before going on to the other part of the property, there's also another one place I want to highlight over here. This is actually the additional, I would say, office study area. So one thing on the highlight you can see over here, right? Yeah, you can come over here, you can see right above me. This is a double volume ceiling height area. We call this an atrium. So it's actually gives you a nice connection towards the upper floor as well. And one thing great about this place is it is also giving you additional sunlight into this area, right? And also you can easily slide off the windows panel, the sliding door, I mean, so you can go out to the outside as well. And before going up to the upper floor, there is also another additional, I would say this is your granny's room, okay? So this room, to be honest, it's huge, right? In fact, this is actually existingly already a king size bed. You can put in a nice TV console over here, ensuite bathroom included. And one thing nice about this area is you have an additional segregated area. This is where you can create it as like, if you want it to be like a walk-in wardrobe, or you want to create it or your own private, let's say your own private study space or small office area that is connected to your room, it's also possible. But yeah, I think it's more suitable for a walk-in wardrobe area, right? So with that, let us head up to the upper floor to see what the upper floor has to offer. Alright, so welcome to the upper floor of this property. So what we have on this upper floor is we actually have 4 bedrooms and also a family zoning area. And plus another glass house, which I will show you later, that owner has done up nicely. And of course, it is currently empty. You can actually design it according to your requirements. So I will show you later, but before that, let me show you what we have on the master room. So over here, this is exactly where the master room is. So you can see how big this master room is, right? Even after putting a king bed or a queen bed, you can see how much massive space that you have over here. And right behind me, this is where the balcony is, right? Additional balcony for your master room. Nice sliding door panel already done up. And there is also a walk-in wardrobe done up nicely for this master room. And one thing, this walk-in wardrobe is actually connected directly into the master bathroom, right? Very nicely done up. Marble all from floor to ceiling height. His and hers sink is done up. The WC Toto brand is already done up. And this is also a shower screen, rain shower, and also a bathtub, all done up. This is a massive, nice bathroom that you don't really need to do much. Right, so coming out from the master room, we have another 3 more bedrooms. So we are on bedroom number 1. This bedroom number 1, you can see that owner has already done up the bed frames, the divan, and also cabin wardrobe area. This is also additional, there is a TV console over here that you can place your TV over here. And of course, it comes with ensuite bathroom as well. Right, so let's have a look at the other bedroom. This bedroom is of a similar size. That bedroom 1 could be your first kid, this could be your second kid, right? This bedroom almost the same size as the previous, but one thing different about this is actually it already done up a walk-in wardrobe area. Okay, and this wardrobe has this sliding door panel, and also connected to the ensuite as well. Alright, so coming out from the bedroom 2, this is where the atrium is. This atrium actually connects, as I said, it is connected directly to the study area, study zoning area. And moving towards my back, you can see that this whole area, it is more suitable for a family zoning area. This zone you can create, probably you can add in like a L-shaped sofa, and of course maybe you can put in a TV over here. You can create it like a small karaoke area or a place where your kids want to have some area to play around. This is actually a fantastic place. And one thing great about this is also you get additional natural sunlight coming into here because this is a sliding door. So, and then there's also a balcony over there. This balcony actually, outdoor balcony, right? It's actually connected directly to the back of this property, which is the glass house, right? So this particular glass house, you can see, I think it is very suitable for you to do for those of you who love gardening, right? You can create this like an outdoor garden. For example, you want to plant things like orchid that you want to reduce the humidity or too much of heat and sunlight, right? So this glass house actually gives you that kind of environment for you to do such gardening. And of course, other thing what you can do is probably you can create this like a yoga area or maybe a gym area for you to do your gym so that you can have a little bit of indoor come outdoor kind of feeling where you have also a nice view outside as well. Coming towards the end, we actually have another one more quite big bedroom over here. I call this the bedroom number 4 at the upper floor. This is also a huge bedroom. In fact, when I came into this room, I thought this was a master room, but in fact, this is not really a master room, but the size, it is huge, right? Of course, it comes with an ensuite bathroom. Alright, so we are coming towards the end of the property tour. So I just give you a quick summary of this property, right? So first of all, this property is actually located on the hilltop of Bandar Puteri, where it is the highest peak of Bandar Puteri itself. So this will give you additional privacy, and also it is more windy over here because you are much higher elevated compared to the rest, right? Of course, this actually comes with a 5+1 bedroom. Basically, this unit is actually a partial furnished because all this while owner has already furnished and also has been staying here for a while. So what you need to do is actually you just do a little bit of renovation, a little bit of touch up, and you are actually ready to move in already. And of course, for those of you, of course, you want to do massive renovation, it is also possible because this is actually an individual title. So you can renovate according to your own likings or to your own creativity. Alright, so with that, thank you for watching. So for those of you who wish to have a physical viewing, feel free to contact me. You can find my contact somewhere in this video. And of course, for those of you who enjoy this property tour, like, subscribe and share to those who are interested. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.